your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, friends, another chilly start. Definitely want to get your jacket out, at least this morning. The wind yesterday was whipping for a while.
It was. At least it was sunny.
True.
But it got a little chilly if you were in the shade or later in the evening.
Yeah, and we'll see basically a exact replica of that today, maybe even a bit more wind to deal with too. So I know not the nicest of start to the month of May, but you know, it is what it is. We do even have some 30s sprinkled in into parts of Middle Tennessee and DeKalb County. Fort Payne actually waking up at 38 degrees this morning. I think given the amount of wind we've had overnight, frost should not be likely. I think we're really past that for the season, but here you go, looking off toward downtown Huntsville. Great to see the sunrise coming up. This first peaks of sun over Montesano. Sunrise today officially 5:55, but always a beautiful shot on our Fly Breeze camera. Your out the door forecast, the ladies at the desk mentioned, yeah, jacket, some kind of an extra layer, probably a good idea. We'll be in the 50s eventually at 8 o'clock, and then a steady warm up coming mid to upper 60s, but average high is 79, so we'll be a full 10 degrees below average. On top of that, it's going to feel a lot colder because that wind will be out of the west, 10 to 25 miles per hour sustained, occasionally gusting up to 35 and 40. And you'll see that as we look at our forecast wind gust, west northwest wind. So that is a cooling wind pulling in that dry air from the north and west. By the middle to latter part of the week, we start to see more of a southerly flow, and that will bring up not only our temperatures, but also the humidity. Need some of that moisture to fuel the rain showers and storms we have coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into most of next week. Kind of a pattern change coming. This is our below average stretch of weather. 7 o'clock tomorrow, wind gusts 10 to 15, and then we do see them picking up just a little bit as we get into Wednesday afternoon. But still, compared to today and yesterday, Wednesday will feel like a very calm day. Pollen count stays in the high category for that tree pollen. Once we start to see some rain in the forecast for Friday into next weekend, the pollen count for that tree pollen will subside just a bit. I mentioned your average high 79. We actually have some 80s coming our way Sunday, Monday into Tuesday of next week. Next week is trending seasonal, if not a little bit above average, but it does come with daily chances for rain showers and storms. I know I heard Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis mention this last night. As far as our actual severe weather threats, those will start to kind of taper off here, but that doesn't mean some of the storms we see developing each afternoon can't produce some heavy rain, some small hail, and those gusty winds along with frequent lightning. And as our temperatures warm up in the month of May, of course, you want to spend more and more time outside. I don't blame you. I'm right there with you. But when lightning is present, make sure you go inside. No lightning for us until possibly Friday. Looking at our temperatures at lunchtime for your Wednesday, mid to upper 60s again, maybe some low 70s in the mix. Looking at this is Friday afternoon now, some scattered rainfall and storms popping up, and then the models I mentioned not in great agreement regarding our rain and storm timing and coverage for the weekend. Just know that Saturday and Sunday we do have the possibility of dodging some rain showers and storms, and that carries over into next week. But if you're heading to the baseball game this evening, should be a cool and breezy night. I'd say make sure you've got a few layers with you.